So okay guys, we've got another setup mission here for the Cluckin Bell farm raid. This is the concealed weapons setup mission. Another straightforward mission, but there are a bit more enemies than previous missions. So once again, I'm going to use the armored Kuruma here, just to make things a little bit easier. And we are only going for one group of weapons and gear.
Alright then, stand by for your target locations. I'm sending you some visual ID of our targets.
So as you can see here, we do have three possible locations to go to, A, B and C. I'm going to head to A. I find this particular spot easier to get the weapons and the gear. C is also a really good option as it's out at sandy shores and once again fairly straightforward. The boat, which is B, is a little bit trickier just because it does have a helicopter that comes after you and there are quite a bit more enemies. But if you take it nice and slow, it is obviously very doable solo.
This gang's equipment is around the same quality as their car. Only after your recent encounter, they'll be expected.
So even though it's not very difficult, I do stay inside the Kuruma just to take care of the majority of these guys here.
You're taking another shot at these guys, huh? That's two more than that LSPD.
We need to get out of here!
Do not underestimate how much you have fucked their shit up. They'll be right behind you.
You're fucking dead! Cabrón. Los voy a... Stay! Son of a bitch! Cabrones!
Now you will have to look for the gear which is stashed inside one of these cars in the boot. So if you just walk up to the boot, you will get an option to press right on the D-pad. If you just do that, you should find the car that has it. Usually it is this dark blue one. And then you just have to pick up the weapons as well.
There should be both weapons and gear at these locations.
Marabunta grande, puto!
As you may have noticed, this particular loadout also comes with a crowbar, so when you do get into the Cluckin Bell farm raid, you won't need to find the crowbar in order to open up the crates for the Coca-Cola.
If you're feeling voracious, you can hit more than one gang and seize any extra equipment. Whatever you get, we'll make sure it's available to you when we hit the factory. If you revisit any group that was previously graced with your presence, they will not be so welcoming again, especially if you're there for one of their cars. As the LSPD field manual states, untraceable weapons and gear are a textbook stratagem in any successful raid. We're done here. The next step is to acquire a getaway vehicle in a similar manner. That should suffice for our purposes. If you want more options, be my guest. Got it. Good. I'll arrange for any extras to be stashed in case you change your mind.
Now you just have to pick the weapons and the gear you wish to use for the finale. The reason why you have this option is because you can actually go to all three locations and collect your weapons and gear, and that way you have a choice during the finale to change your loadout and your gear should you choose to do so. If you like what you've seen here today, don't forget to subscribe. If you have any comments, leave them down below and I'll try my very best to answer them. And as always, thank you very much for watching.